In my opinion, the opinion of health professionals up and down the country, health professionals for safer screens, there is no moral, psychological, educational, societal, or pastoral benefit or justification for giving smartphones to children under 16 years of age. Absolutely none. We need a blanket ban so parents can tell their children that the government has banned these smartphones, but they're not good for you. We need a blanket ban because teachers should be able to tell a minority of parents who are still insisting on smartphones in schools that actually the government has looked at the evidence and for the greater good and following a very sensible precautionary principle, smartphones must be banned. No ifs, no buts. I'm terrified about what I'm seeing in my clinics and so my colleagues across the country and across the world, starting from early childhood, when we are seeing children with poor language, poor development, temper tantrums, inability to regulate their emotions because they're sitting passively in front of a screen for hours and hours, to teenage years, where teenagers, just yesterday there was a survey out showing 40% of girls spend 5 or 6 hours each and every day on social media apps and smartphones, and more on weekends. That is an addiction. Make no mistake about it. What started off as an app, as a mode to connect people, is actually leading to disconnection of people and disconnection of society. So there are huge developmental changes. Teenagers are having symptoms of inattention, hyperimpulsivity, poor sleep, reduced academic performance. Academic performance has dropped across 80 countries across the world. There's online grooming, there's sexual predation, there's increased links with terrorism. I can go on and on. Social media apps, in my opinion, are poisonous for children's health and must be banned. I think it's naive to expect these tech companies who have no interest in the welfare of children to reform. In my opinion, and the opinion of a very large number of professionals and people, they are only interested in profits. So they're not going to reform. And therefore, we have to do it. We have to look after our children, because if we don't, we are sleepwalking into a major disaster, what I call the screendemic, in the next few years. And in terms of connection, as I've already said, connecting the virtual world is not real. We need to go back to human connections. Humans are social animals. We interact with each other. There's nothing healthier than interacting with another human being in person. And what has now happened is that children are spending hours and hours. That is not real connection. That is withdrawal from their families, withdrawal from hobbies, withdrawal from academia, and withdrawal from society. That is not connection. And for the greater good, a ban must be implemented.